2 videos in a single week, you lucky bunch. Welcome back to a brand new Sorare lineups video. Now, before we get into this video, I'm sure you guys have all seen my tweets. Sorare put on a fantastic event yesterday at Anfield Stadium where a few Sorare players, content creators and whatnot got to actually play a game at Anfield. We won 3-0, just saying, you know, the white team, us, and I did manage to score a goal, which you guys will see then. I wanted to quickly clear up 1 or 2 things. First of all, this was not the best moment on the pitch for me, and I'll show you guys the best moment in a second. Second of all, I've seen a couple of people saying, you know, it'd be nice for Sorare players, not just content creators, to get an opportunity to do this. I just want to say, Sorare genuinely had about, I think, more than half people there have never created content in their life and only played Sorare. It was more so, I think, Liverpool fans were invited that were non-content creators. But yeah, most of the people there genuinely weren't content creators. So for the few that I saw that were maybe a bit salty on Twitter that didn't get the opportunity, I guarantee if you guys play a lot of Sorare, you'll get some kind of opportunity through Sorare to do something really cool, because that's just what they're like. But I want to show you guys my favorite moment of the day. These are just some warm-up shots. These aren't my favorite moment. This isn't my favorite moment. I want to show you guys my favorite moment of the day. All right, and it's going to be right here. This is in the game. We're 3-0 up, and it's roughly the last minute of the game, right? Now, the man in the middle here, in yellow, big Liverpool fan right here. And this is me in right. I just want to show you guys me blocking in the 90th minute, his opportunity. I want to show you guys the pain he was in. The heartbreak he was in. Now, I don't typically take pride in people's downfall, but something about denying a Liverpool fan the opportunity to score at the Cop End at Anfield once in a lifetime in the last minute of the game via a last-ditch, some would say last-man tackle. One of my proudest moments. Absolutely. Now, you may think less of me for this. You may think, Ryan, why didn't you just let the Liverpool fan score, bro? He would have scored at Anfield, would have got his moment. That right there, that freeze frame with me walking past a goal without a ball in, and that guy lying down, hands on his head. Because that is the type of person I am. GGMU, baby. Let's get into the lineups. I've been very unlucky to it. Maybe it's karma. Marlon being Marlon, what a baller. And Romulo absolutely killing it. Sadly, 14 points from Walter. And Candido's probably off the jail, mate. He's, you know, apparently he's involved in some kind of betting scandal, match fixing. So yeah, there's a card I won't be using for the foreseeable future. But shout out Marlon and Romulo. They tried. They really did try. Let's get into the upcoming game week's lineups. It is Thursday. So as always, I'm very grateful for everyone that comments, by the way. So in the last video, you guys all let me know about Lee Myung-ju. Very grateful for that. And everybody that comments, I don't reply to all of them, because what I do is I switch accounts between all my different YouTube channels. I feel it's just weird if I reply on like a different channel to that channel's comments. That's why I don't reply to all of them, but I'm so grateful. So we're going to skip past the semi-pro lineups. The reason why I'm running semi-pro lineups is basically I'm doing a video to show people how easy it is to kind of spend not a whole lot of money and win rewards. That being said, if I don't win a single limited, that is just hilarious. Just saying. So let's jump into the lineup, shall we? All-Star Rare Pro, we've gone with the Twente stack at home to NEC with Kimmich and Tadic. Now, it was a tough one, and Sorare Data actually put in a better looking lineup than I did for this one, but this is what I've gone with, and we're hoping it can bring home a big boy reward. I've kind of gone this week with lineups that I think I'm hoping to win at 4 or 5 rare cards this week. I really think it's possible with the lineups. So that's probably my strongest. I've got a very strong under 23 rare pro lineup as well. We've got Van der Vaart, who I don't think will keep a clean sheet, but is definitely capable of a lime green AA score. Sotalo at home to Siebnik, Veerman at home to Fortuna, Doku at home to Troyes, and then Pfeiffer away to Hanover 1896 or Hanover 96. I think all of them are capable of big scores here, so I'm looking forward to it. And one thing I do like as well, I just enjoy watching a lot of these games. So PSV are a fun team to watch, Rennes are a fun team to watch, Dino Zagreb are kind of boring because it is hog possession, but Darmstadt are a fun team to watch as well. Champion Europe Rare Pro is a 50-50 one, I think. De Gea, I think he's capable of getting clean sheets at home to Wolves. I feel like we really should get a clean sheet here. I think I'd be kind of angry if we don't get a clean sheet. Like, we need to bounce back after the last couple of poor results. Champions Trippier away to Leeds. Leeds are terrible at the moment, so I'm hoping that Newcastle can absolutely pummel them. A nice Trippier 80-90 pointer would be amazing. We have João Palhinha away to Southampton. Again, Wolves should batter them. João Palhinha is a brand new pickup, and he's a very good player as well. Messi at home to Ajaccio. He's about 70% to start. I think he will start. I think he will play. We shall see. And then Dani Parejo at home to Atletico Bilbao. Again, Dani Parejo, he's missed a couple of penalties in his last couple of games. So I'm hoping he comes back and smashes. Maybe a goal or an assist would be very nice. So, All-Star Rare. We have got Armani, Marlon, Gil, Davidson, and Romulo. 5 players capable of smashing it, man. They're all really good players. They're all capable of big boy scores. Armani, I don't really know this matchup and if it's good or not. Marlon's just been killing it for Cruzeiro, so I hope it continues. I think this is a good matchup for Carlos Gil against Inter Miami. The only issue is that it is very hot in Miami. So that's my only problem, is that it's starting to get very hot in Miami. I'm hoping that, you know, I mean, Gil is Spanish, bro. He's probably used to it. And he's, you know, I mean, like, they're professional footballers. It should be fine, but we'll see. Davidson, I don't really know how good of a matchup that is. And then Romulo's just a baller. So hopefully Romulo balls out again. Under 23 rare, I go with Osako, Baka, Batarina, Isak, and Ugalde. This again is a bit of a could go well, could go badly. Apparently for Osako, that's a AAA matchup. I don't understand how, because Vissel Kobe are first in the league and they're away, but we'll see. Baka against Ried, who I don't think are very good. I'm hoping Baka can get back to his big scoring ways. Then we have Batarina, who's got a AAA matchup against Sivnik at home. And then we have Isak, who I think should dominate Leeds, and Ugalde should do very well against NEC. I do think Ugalde will start as well. I'm hoping he'll start anyway. Challenge Europe Rare Pro's a fun one. We have got Mackenzie and Vito Van Croy as Super Rares, and Adan, Teddy Tuma, and Naboa. Now, it is a bit counterproductive having Mackenzie and Tuma against each other, but I'm hoping that, you know, Mackenzie can have a good AA game. And then we've got Vito Van Croy, who Volendam aren't great. I'm hoping Van Croy will absolutely ball. This is a kind of lineup where I don't expect huge amounts from it. I think like we could be like, I think we definitely could see a tier 3, tier 2 range here. But again, I also don't think we could see that. And the reason why I also am a little bit skeptical about this is because almost every good team has a great matchup this week. Spartak, sorry, not Spartak. What they're called? Zenit. Ajax, PSV, Sporting, loads of like smasher teams have great matchups. So this could be easily a high scoring week for every division. So I'm also a bit skeptical in that regard. Captain 70 is kind of a throwaway. Mere might start, he might not. And then we've got like Strefezza, who I won, who, you know, if he gets a decisive, is capable. And Lazio haven't been amazing recently. Oh no, sorry, Fiorentina haven't been great. Lazio have been good. Fiorentina haven't been good. Never mind. Well, anyway, I've just remembered that now. Doesn't really matter. We'll see what happens there. Champion America Rare. Walter, Aguirre, Fernandez, Paulinho, and Arujo. Like, you only need like, sort of the 330 to 350 points to get a reward here. I think this seems capable of that. I don't really have anything more to say bar that, really. So we'll sort of see how that goes. Cap 270. I've not entered Cap 240 Super Rare this week because I can't really put together a lineup for it without, like, hindering other lineups. So I've ran Cap 270 Super Rare. I think all these players are good, man. I think they've all got potential. I just don't think Kim Min-jae starts. If Kim starts, we're looking good. I think they've all got definite potential to have some decent scoring games. Then I've gone Cap 220 Super Rare with a 4-man lineup. Flecken, Wan-Bissaka, Mikic, and Azevedo. Look, Mikic doesn't start, probably won't play. Azevedo doesn't get huge amounts of points, and against Cruzeiro, against Marlon, he's probably going to get absolutely battered. And Flecken away to Union Berlin probably does nothing, but you never know. If you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle, right? Then we've got Cap 240 Rare. I'm actually quite confident with this lineup. I just don't know if João Felix will start or not. We have got Severa, Oiwa, Rafa, Geiger, and Felix. All very decent players, man. Oiwa's not insane, but can get 50 points on AA. Rafa's got potential, and he's got such a low L15 that he just works really well. Same with João Felix. If João Felix starts against Notts Forest, you'd hope he will do the business. And Dennis Geiger has been decent recently as well. Cap 220 Rare. We've got Lloris, who won't play, so it's a 4-man lineup again. We've got Ayling, Murphy, Jared Bowen, and Alano. It's basically a training team, but I much prefer putting out actual lineups and training teams if I can make one. So I just thought I'd make a 220 team that is basically a training team. And just, you know, because if for some reason Murphy gets 100 points, Jared Bowen gets 100 points, Alana gets 100 points, and Ayling, you know, gets a clearance off the line and gets 60 with no AA, all of a sudden you're getting a reward. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gambling addict, I'm sorry. And then we have one training team, which is just our injured players, and it's unfortunate really because we have some really good players here that are injured. I'm keeping a close eye on what happens with Neymar, and we'll see what happens there as well. I just hope and pray, like with all my might and all my bones, please Neymar and Messi don't go to Saudi Arabia. And if they do, just score it. No, don't score it. I don't want them to score Saudi. It would be broken. I just feel like Messi and Neymar get 100 points every single week in like Qatar or Saudi Arabia. I don't think it'd be fair to score it either. Equally though, it's like to lose someone like Messi or Neymar utility forever without them retiring is brutal. So it's like, I guess they have international, but still, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping neither go to Saudi Arabia. I would love Messi to go back to Barcelona. To be fair, although I don't think it would work amazingly in Barcelona, it'd be really cool if Messi and Neymar both went back to Barca. Imagine a front three of like Messi, Neymar, Lewa. But then again, you got Ousmane Dembele, Ansu Fati, Rafinha. You got all these players. Like I just don't see it happening. But maybe Messi goes, and then maybe Neymar goes somewhere else. I don't know, but we'll see. But there are our lineups for the brand new game week. I don't think I've got any of the new players in the gallery really. I am pretty disappointed with Strefezza as a reward. I know like a few people have told me that he's pretty decent, which is fair enough, and I'm not going to argue, like, if he goes to another team, he might be decent. I will hold on to him. But I was looking at, like, the actual rewards, and this is it's one of my only gripes with Sorare. I just feel like Sorare still haven't figured out rewards, really. Like, you're looking down at this, and I'm seeing 23rd place getting almost half an ETH player versus 22nd place getting a 0.23 player, and it's like, I don't know if this guy actually is half an ETH or not. He kind of does sell for like 350 quid. You know what I mean? It's like, so that's the kind of stuff that I just think is a bit like where Sorare, I keep almost saying EA because I'm a FIFA YouTuber, but where Sorare needs to sort of figure these things out, because I just think like ultimately I just think a lot of players every week end up getting shafted here or there from their reward system not being great. I mean, I finished 69th, right? My player doesn't even have a valuation, you know? My player literally hasn't sold in... My player hasn't sold since the 11th of February. It's the last time this player sold. I mean, if we look at auctions and offers... Yeah, there was one transaction. Not even. That doesn't even take me anywhere. The last transaction is literally the 11th of February, 3 months ago. So it's like... I'm not expecting anything to happen from this, like, but you know what I mean? Like, I wish Sorare would fix rewards, because I often, like, I look down and I see, like, you know, 76th getting Sadio Mane. I guarantee Sadio Mane is better than almost 30 people above him. You know what I mean? You keep going down and you'll find, like, big discrepancies. I mean, like, I think 101st getting an Ivan Toney. I'd have taken an Ivan Toney over the lad I got. Do you know what I mean? So I hope that Sorare can try and figure it out. But we've been complaining about rewards now for so long. I just don't see it ever happening. So yeah, I mean, what can you do, really? I scored at Anfield. Who cares? Anyway, before I end this video, I do have to quickly say Harry Trades is absolutely phenomenal at football. That boy can play, bro. That guy is so good at football. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you guys are new around here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you later.